Tampa Talk Sports Talk. I'm your host, James Keogh. And yes, the old intro is back. And yes, Week 7 was a banger, alright? How many good games were there? Too many if you ask me. If you listen to me, you'll get W's on betting, on anything. We hit all fucking weekend. I think on my betting, I said like 6 things to hammer. I went 4-2. Hey, that's on the plus. That's on the plus, baby. But first, starting off every show, we're just gonna go back to this. Fantasy bangers, because they were bangers. Justin Sherbert, the Herbert, the Air Bear, got 38.48 points on Sunday, threw for 374 yards against some sorry-ass Jaguars defense. He had one rushing touchdown and 3 passing touchdowns. Guy went absolutely berserk. Thank you for listening to me. And now I realize not all of you had Justin Sherbert, but for the people that didn't want to put him in, wanted to put somebody else in, didn't know how he's due because he's a rookie, you fucking listen to me. Thank you. Also, Justin Jackson did as promised. He didn't blow off like Justin Sherbert did, but god damn it, he got 10.7 points. 10.7, which is, you know what? That was plus what he was expected to get. He was only expected to get 7 points this week. 10.7. He went 5 for 43, so he got 5 passes for 43 yards, and he only rushed for about 12 yards. It's kind of weird because they've been, dotting him up as like a little, oh shit, the play's not there, dump it out to Justin Jackson. And Joshua Kelly is someone you also need to watch until Austin Eckler comes back. Unfortunately for me, I'm on the downside of Austin Eckler. So I'm going to be watching these two closely. I mean, he should be back in a couple weeks, Austin Eckler, but I had Justin Jackson last week. I picked up Justin Kelly. I feel like Justin Kelly is going to go off against Denver. That's a little sneak peek into Friday's show. But Hunter Hunter Henry, he only got about 5 points, but you know what? Doesn't matter, because if you had Justin Jackson and Justin Sherbert, fucking you got the W. And whoever put in Cam Newton, the Patriots, Bill Belichick, he fucking sucked. What did this guy throw for 10 yards the whole game? I mean, it was embarrassing what the 49ers did with Jimmy G just shit on the old fucking New England Bill Belichick. It was disgusting. Cam Newton should be ashamed of himself. A lot of people are getting on him for, what he's wearing all these clothes, but he's still showing up. Who gives a fuck what he wears? He said it, though. He played it off like a champ, said, yeah, I need to do better. Well, no shit. Because, fucking, they're 2-4. They're fucking dead. Also, Cam Newton just fucking needs hasn't thrown a passing touchdown in like 3 games? What the fuck's going on? Last night's game, alright? It was a weird game, not gonna lie. Didn't expect the score to be how it was, but it was. LA wins 24-10. Big, small dick Nick actually throws for fucking 2 interceptions, no touchdowns. Guy fucking said, hey, I'm gonna be Big Dick Nick, but then on Monday Night Football, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Goff throws for 2 touchdowns and about 200 yards, a little bit over that. But really the main story of this game was the defenses. Defenses were absolutely phenomenal in them. Kept the game under the, 47.5? Something like that. Kept the game under. Not a lot of blow-up players, like I said. Everything was it was kind of like an average NFL game. Nothing too special, unlike the games that we have for best games this week. Now, what phenomenal games. The 1 o'clock section was absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal. You have three games from the 1 o'clock margin, and then 1 from Sunday Night Football. Now, like I said, there was a couple games that could have made this, but absolutely not. These, hands down, these 3 right here, not these 3. Detroit versus Atlanta, Browns versus Bengals and Steelers versus Titans all ended in different outcomes within the span of 3 minutes. Game was absolutely nuts. But unfortunately, we got to talk about the Atlanta fucking Falcons. Now, they blew a fucking another lead. Not as big and not as promising as the other leads they did blow in the past. But yeah, they let the Lions score 10 points in the last 2 minutes of the fucking game. Stafford put the team on his fucking back and carried them to a victory. Honestly, see this guy, Todd Gurley, had him on the fantasy, was proud that he scored the touchdown, but unfortunately all the Atlanta fans were not proud. As soon as he scored the touchdown, Detroit knew they won the game because the Atlanta's defense absolutely sucks dick and let them throw the ball down within like 30 seconds. It felt like 3 seconds they were from like the 50-yard line, the opposite 40, all the way to the fucking end zone. Absolutely nuts. Matthew Stafford deserves the W. Atlanta fans, you guys think about this. Todd Gurley, I looked it up and I was hearing around, the news and stuff and sports news that he has an incentive that he gets $500,000 extra if he scores 13 touchdowns this season. He could have said, you know what, we suck absolute cock, but it doesn't matter because I'm getting my incentive and I'm going to score this fucking touchdown. There has to be, because you gotta think football IQ here was at an all-time low for Mr. Gurley. You got to know they were going to let them score because, you let them score, 20? It would go up to, 22? It would go up to 22. They could obviously get 22 within 6 points and win the game with a touchdown. You had to know that they were going to let them score. And in the video, unfortunately, I can't play videos yet, but in the video, you see him fucking stumble and score a touchdown. You obviously know, if you're not fucking brain dead, that he did that on purpose. But congratulations, Atlanta Falcons, for going 1-6, and congratulations, Detroit Lions, for staying at 500. Coming back to the best games of the week because we're still not done with this. This next game, hands down, thought it was going to be an absolute blowout from watching it. Not before the game, like from watching it. It is the Detroit Steelers, Pittsburgh Steelers, that's a neck, versus the Tennessee Titans. Now, Steelers were leading them in the first half at the end at halftime, 24-7. They were like, Steelers just laid a fucking egg. Second half, they only scored 3 points in the second half and let the Titans come all the way back 24-27. And if it wasn't for a missed fucking field goal, it would have went into overtime. But yeah, like I said, the defense played all right. First half, I don't know what the fuck happened. Steelers looked like they were dominant. I thought the game was going to be like 75-12. Like, it was going to be a bad game. I thought it was going to be a bad game. But then Ryan Tannehill comes out of the locker room and just said, you know what, boys, back in this. And they did come back in it. They dialed up the Pittsburgh defense in the second half. They made them look like little girls, and the offense just laid eggs. Ben Roethlisberger didn't help when he was throwing picks. It was kind of, I enjoyed it because, it was like a comeback game, and it all went down to like the final seconds, a field goal, and fucking, I forgot, is it Gano? I don't even know. I think, no, he's on the Giants. Doesn't matter. The kicker fucking botched it, and it was wide right, and I saw the sorrow from all the Titans fans. But the Steelers are 6-0 because you know what? May not be a good win, but you know what? A win is a win. They are the only undefeated team in the NFL. The last time two teams that undefeated played in week 6 that were still undefeated, the winner of the team went on to win the Super Bowl. So right now it looks like the Pittsburgh Steelers are the favorite to win the Super Bowl. But you have to forget, that Kansas City's still a thing. Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are still a fucking thing. And yeah, there's a lot of good teams still out there. So Seahawks, even though we'll get to that. Cardinals, you gotta think of them. Anybody in the AFC, anyone in the NFC West, to be honest, is qualified to go and get the W. But like I said, good game. Came down to a field goal. Missed a field goal. Was amazing. I enjoyed the game. I was hyped. I was hyped that Steelers won because, Pennsylvania. But, again, Ben Roethlisberger better show up in the second half. I feel like a little pregame prediction before Friday. I feel like this is the game they lose against the Baltimore Ravens this week. I don't know. It may not be by much, but they will end up losing it. Back to the game board. Now, this next game is the battle between two first-round picks. Battle between the sucky Ohio NFL teams that has been in the past decades. Both of these teams have absolutely been shit. Now, I'm talking about old Baker Mayfield and Joey Burrow. Now, what a fucking game. Absolute blunderbuss in the first 3 quarters. But they showed out. In the fourth quarter, they scored 34 points in total. Absolutely nuts. I guess you could just say, we're just going to talk about the fourth quarter because the rest weren't that good. There was a couple scores, but it was an average game. 2 quarterbacks showed up. The fucking Joe throws for 406 yards. Joey Burrow's an absolute fucking stud. Absolute stud. Baker throws, Joey Burrow, nice, throws for 406 yards. But Baker throws for 5 fucking touchdowns. Now, that's fucking insane. Even with Odell Beckham getting his fucking knee rocked, R.I.P. T's and P's to Odell Beckham, he has a out for a torn ACL, which is unfortunate. But, like I said, Browns got the W. Absolutely banger game. Came down to the last fucking second in the 1 o'clock game. It literally went this is how it went. It went the Falcons result within 3 minutes. It went the Falcons result of the game, the Steelers result of the game, and then the Browns result of the game. All in fucking red zone. Red zone was live and popping. Absolutely insane. But yes, congratulations, Baker, for getting the fucking W. And congratulations, Joey Burrow, to showing that you are not the reason why the Bengals are the way the Bengals are. Back to the scoreboard. Now, this last game, I saw the second quarter, but that's all I fucking needed to see. What a fucking great game between the Seahawks and the fucking Arizona Cardinals. Now. Everybody who's been talking about this game has been talking about DK Metcalf making a 22.24 mile per hour sprint down the field to get the pick, to stop the pick 6. And what do I have to say? Am I going to talk about it? Absolutely. Nuts. Freak athlete. Literally, that's all I can say. Fucking machine. He's going to be top. He's going to be a future Hall of Famer right there. If it wasn't for Tyler Lockett stealing the fucking parade. Yeah, Seahawks in Zona was a fantastic game. It went into OT, but the Cardinals won by a field goal. Tyler Lockett. I thought that guy was dead, as in career dead. Like, I didn't hear anything about him the first fucking 7 weeks. I guess he was doing average numbers. But this buddy pulls in for 200 receiving yards. 3 fucking touchdowns. He is finally back. Fucking, at least from what I say. I don't have him on any fantasy team, but GG's if you played him this week because you're fucked. You lost. There's no hope for you. You could have been down 50 points and you would have been up 50 points and he would have just blown you out the fucking water. Seahawks defense sucked. Russell Wilson threw 3 fucking picks. That's why they lost the game. Cardinals, Kyler Murray showing why he's legit. Fucking Kanye Drake fucking busts his knee or something like that, sprains his foot. Of course, the one time I do him for my daily pickups, bust his fucking knee, and Chase Edmonds goes fucking stupid. Honestly, it was a good game. It went into overtime. You couldn't ask for a better Sunday night football. Oh wait, you can, because the Eagles are playing Dallas Sunday night, baby. It's fucking Dallas week. Fuck Dallas. Now, speaking about Dallas, someone get Jerry Jones. You had execute order Dalton on Sunday. Absolutely nuts. You know this was coming up straight from the Jerry Jones organization and Jerry Jones' office. I guarantee you he paid Ron Rivera. He said, congratulations for beating cancer, bud. But I'm going to need someone to kill Andy Dalton for me. And they said, okay. Now, this was taking moments, absolutely moments, before disaster struck. Now, I'm very angry about this. Very angry. Now, it was weird because I found myself very angry on Sunday, and I'm still kind of angry. Obviously not as angry now, but I found myself very puzzled because I never defend Dallas. Like, I never in my life. Even when Dak got his ankle, destroyed, I even said that the media was just soaking it up, and I think I was a little, but it was true, but I was a little angry that everybody was like, sucking Dak off. But here nor there, this one I was very upset with. This was a clear hit to get him injured, the clear hit to do that. You could say that his head was down. Buddy, this was moments before. His head is down, obviously, on the ground. You can't see, like he's looking towards the ground. But you could tell that he was going to slide. Now, if I'm number 53, what kind of fucking quarterback just runs straight into you? Like, when have you ever seen a quarterback say, oh my God, and literally just try to take you head on? Especially if he's a fucking twig, like Red Rocket over here. Buddy was going into the slide. This was clear and deliberate. I hope he gets fined. I hope he gets fucking cut. Sorry. I feel like it was a sorry. Like I said, I don't know why I'm so angry at it. I'm also angry, too, at the Dallas Cowboys bench because, it just shows how much of a fucking pansies they are. I was hoping to play a good fucking, yeah, we lost our quarterback. We're rallying together. Let's fucking beat everybody. Let's prove everybody wrong. Kind of like, what the Eagles did back in the day. I was expecting that from Dallas. But what I saw was a bunch of fucking pansies. How do you not defend your quarterback? I guarantee you. I'll tell you right now. Back in I think it was 2014, 2015, I don't know what number it was, but he was on the Washington football team, right? Washington football team, and he fucking clocked Nick Foles. You know what our offensive lineman did? Reached into his helmet, smacked him, and pulled his nose, ripped his helmet off, and pounded him, slapped him in the face a couple times. It was a brawl, but you don't just cheap shot the quarterback. Now, you got to think the offensive linemen were literally watching him. You got to think Amari Cooper, fucking CeeDee Lamb, Ezekiel Elliott was just watching him, like, struggle. Oh, let me help you up, like the offensive lineman did. Bullshit. I would have grabbed this guy by the helmet or the nose and dragged him all the way up to and dragged him all the way back to the locker room. Now, like I said, you see a lot of hot takes from Dan Orlovsky and a couple other guys were saying that he shouldn't be the only one going back. The whole Dallas team should have jumped in. Like I said, very angry because it doesn't make me as excited for the Dallas game because I thought I was playing a lot of Dallas. As much as I hate them, their team always usually has some heart, But this year they're a bunch of fucking pansies, and I might as well be playing the New York Giants or the fucking shitty. And I can't wait until I can't wait till they play them again. Have they played them already? No, I don't think so. I don't think this is the second time playing them. I can't wait till Dallas goes back and fucks up number 53 just for doing that. But speaking about fuck-ups, my picks weren't. My picks were not fuck-ups. My picks were locks. 3-0. Now, you might say, Jimmy, what the fuck? All right? We were just 3-4. We were just 8-4. You said, since you had no one to call the show, all right? No one to call the show. Whatever you got, you would put the R record to make it even. So, Jimmy, why isn't it 11-4? Now, let me tell you, little Ricky. I got called a fucking stitch. I got called a fat bastard. I got called an idiot for not picking the Seahawks over the Cardinals. I'm not going to say your name, who called me those names. I'm not going to say it. Just know you're a fucking idiot, all right, first off. And you just single-handedly ruined your guys' record. Now you're 2 games behind. 2 games behind. Called me and said, Jimmy, you're an idiot. Change it to the Seahawks. I'm going to be your host, even though I'm going to be your guest, even though I call it. And I said, are you sure? The guest might not like that. They said, you know what? I don't care what the guest wants. So, if the guests do beat me at the end of the year, which is very possible, we're going on to week 8 here. There's still 8 weeks left. All right, very fucking possible. I'll be giving a random number of money, which it won't be $5, it'll be over $20, to one of anyone. I don't know. I haven't decided. But just know, if they fucking beat me, if you guys beat me, I'll be giving out money. And I will refuse to give out any money to that fat stidge who called me just to tell me all of these fucking names and just to switch up on the guests. Because they don't fucking deserve it. They don't deserve it at all. Alright? I'm fucking watching you, bud. Yeah, you're never coming on the fucking show again. He wasn't on the show first off, but he's never coming and mentioning anything on this show again. Thursday night, looking ahead to Thursday night football, you got Panthers versus Arizona Cardinals. Atlanta Falcons. Panthers are the favorite. I got Falcons over the Panthers for some reason. Even Atlanta's D maybe needs to tighten up, and Teddy needs to spread the ball around more. But yeah, Teddy two gloves, I don't fucking see him doing too much. I think this is going to be a boring game. I think it's going to go 27-24. Not an official lock of the week, but you know what? Like I said, hopefully, maybe I'll fucking change. But right now, I'm leaning towards the Falcons just because, you know, it was a close loss, and the Saints, the Carolina Panthers, had a close loss to the Saints, which they didn't make the cut in the best games of the week, but that would have been one of them. The close loss to the Saints, but I still don't see them coming back. But in other news, Christian McCaffrey's back on the field. Let's go, Christian McCaffrey. Now it's going to fucking raise hell. But like I said, yeah, 27-24 Falcons. That is what it is. Tonight is the fucking World Series. Game 6. Game 6? Game 6. Game 6. No, I had the Rays in 6, and unfortunately, they couldn't pull it off in Game 5. All right? The record's 3-2. Elimination game for the Rays. We won by a miracle. Game 4. Won by a miracle. But you know what? We don't need miracles. Right now, this Rays team is built on heart. This Rays team is built on it's nuts what they're built on. 2 of the fucking players on the LA Dodgers have more money than the fucking whole roster for the Tampa Bay Rays. Unbelievable. We need to shut them out in the pitching. I think who's starting? I think it's Blake Snell. Blake Snell starting. Like I said, we got to put him in, and if we do end up winning, I want Blake Snell to start again. I want Blake Snell and to go to Glasnow, because guess what? Game 7, I don't care if he had no days off. Hey, we're trying to win a World Series, but right now Blake Snell needs to show the fuck up. You show the fuck up, or hitters need to come in, bro. Hitters need to come in. I don't need any more strikeouts. Kevin Kiermaier's kind of showed up in the World Series. We need Choi showed up. Oh, Choi, I want more fucking hits off of Choi. You're telling me he's fucking been launching them all fucking postseason, but not in the World Series? I got a problem with that. I don't care if he's a little injured or anything like that. I've heard. I don't care. Willie Adames, you gotta stop fucking striking out, bud. And to the umps, these guys are 70-year-old fucks who's I don't know why they're umpiring. You can't be 70 years old and be umpiring. It's just uncalled for. Because you'll just miss calls. And then if it's too close to overturn, even though it's not too close to overturn, they have to play with the ruling on the field because it was just what's called, which I think is bullshit. But other than that, Rays, I got you guys in the dub. Everybody's rooting for you here in Tampa. Let's fucking get it tonight. Let's show those fucking LA Dodgers what the East Coast feels like, and it doesn't feel too good because we're fucking nasty. Other than that, boys, that is the fucking show. Just coming in, actually, breaking news. It is not the show yet. Forgot to report, of course, just like any other story that has ever happened. Friday night, the news breaks that Antonio Brown goes to fucking Tampa. As soon as the show ends, as soon as I post the show, that's the first news that comes out. Absolutely disgusting. I hate you, Ian Rappaport, and everybody else in the NFL who decided to wait till I posted my show, so I want to get the views. But other than that, Antonio Brown gets not traded, signed with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Absolutely disgusting. Their offense is going to be disgusting. We're going to talk more about that on Friday. Then you have other breaking news. Dez Bryant gets signed to the Baltimore Ravens. Dez Bryant. Hated that motherfucker. Hated him. Hated that son of a bitch. But you know what? You know what? It's okay. Other than that, boys, that is the show. Tuesdays and Fridays, thank you guys for the support. You guys already know how I feel about y'all. Love y'all to death. Got the little office decorated for Halloween. Not really big up on Halloween. Big up on Thanksgiving, though. You'll definitely see that. Big up on fucking Christmas. But, yeah, boys. Absolutely happy with the way it's been going. I'm enjoying myself. Can't ask for much more. Talking about sports in a fucking camera to y'all who listen. Thank you so much. Stop saying thank you. Other than that, Tuesdays and Fridays, I'm thinking about having something kind of special to where we have like a Survivor Series start week 8, and your picks, and whoever picks the right team, you guys can pick all Tampa Bay if you want, because half of y'all motherfuckers are Tampa Bay fans. But you got pick locks, and whoever wins will win a prize or something like that too. We'll do something like that. Look out for that. But anyways, boys, thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. And don't forget, that's talk, baby. Tampa Talk, Sports Talk. Tampa Talk, Sports Talk.